How do you build a civilization that controls rivers? 2,000 years before China ever recorded its first engineer. That question hangs over Liangzhu, a city of jade, canals and rulers that rose around 3300 BCE and vanished 1,000 years later, leaving nothing but silence beneath the wetlands of the Yangtze Delta. When archaeologists first uncovered its earthen walls in the 20th century, the scale felt impossible. A 300-hectare walled capital, palatial terraces, elite tombs, workshops for jade, lacquer, stone and pottery. A city planned with the confidence of a kingdom, not a Neolithic village. But Liangzhu had no writing system, no surviving chronicles, no dynastic record to explain how such a world appeared so early. It simply emerged, fully formed, as if from the river itself. And the river was the key. Across the landscape, stretching for kilometers, they began finding dams. At first a few, then dozens. Only recently, with satellite imaging and AI analysis in 2025, researchers identified something astonishing: 132 ancient dams, forming one of the earliest large-scale water management systems ever built. Some stood 40 to 60 meters wide, layered with compacted sediments, gravel and clay. Others linked natural lakes into reservoirs, creating a network that controlled floods, irrigated fields and fed canals running directly into the capital. This engineering belonged to a later age, yet it was here in 3000 to 2500 BCE, built by people using tools simple enough to fit in the palm of a hand. Recent excavations uncovered 20 more dams, 7 dating firmly to 5,000 years ago. Taken together, the system stretches across at least 10 kilometers, with water gates, levees, and a hydrological logic that suggests surveyors, planners, and a central authority strong enough to mobilize thousands. Liangzhu wasn't just early, it was organized, stable, and deeply hierarchical. Inside elite tombs at Fanshan, jade revealed the city's inner world. Polished Kong, hollow squares with circular cores whose meaning remains unread. Perfect bead discs laid on the bodies of the ruling class. Ritual axes and figurines carved from stone brought from over 100 kilometers away, identified by 2024 provenance analysis. These were not mere ornaments. They were symbols of power, spiritual authority, and a worldview we can see but still cannot decipher. And then came something stranger. A 2025 nature study revealed that canals and moats around the city held worked human bones, shaped, modified, and placed deliberately. They date to the same period as the hydraulic system, perhaps offerings, perhaps rituals tied to water, fertility, or protection. Whatever they meant, they point to a society that fused engineering and religion so tightly that both rose and fell together. Because Liangzhu did fall, suddenly. Around 2300 BCE, thick layers of silt bury the city in a sequence of catastrophic megafloods. Geological cores show repeated disasters sweeping across the delta. The very rivers they controlled became the force that erased them. No slow decline, no transition, just water and silence. For millennia, the wetlands hid the remains. Only in the last century did the city reappear, and only in the last 5 years have we begun to grasp its scale. A Neolithic civilization that mastered water long before history expected it, built monuments before writing, and vanished before anyone recorded its name.